Everything feels gloomy. The weather is gloomy, the news is gloomy.
So for this week's podcast on English.com, we're looking at little ways to cheer others up and yourself.
So what do we mean, Richard, exactly?
Well, things you can do. For example, become a blood donor. It's a fairly easy and painless thing to do, costs nothing, yet can make a huge difference.
Yeah, and they say each donation can save up to 3 lives. So you'll feel better about helping others, and the hospital and patients will be very thankful.
Another thing you can do is offer to babysit. If you have friends or family that don't get out because of young children, offer to look after the kids for an evening so the parents or parent can have a night out.
Or even to offer to look after them during the day as well. Take them to the park. So again, the parents can have some time to themselves. Something else to donate, Richard, is food. Sadly, food banks in the UK anyway have become a vital source of food for many people who find the cost of living too high. So you can buy extra tins of things and drop these off at a food bank.
Yes, and also supermarkets often have schemes, don't they? Sometimes you can leave food at the checkout, for instance.
Yeah.
You can also volunteer. Now, this can cover a whole range of things, but there are plenty of organisations that need people to help.
Yeah, working in a charity shop, for example, volunteering to garden for those with physical disabilities.
You can even just go and chat to people or read to people in old people's homes.
I think also, Richard, give away the things you no longer need. Not worthless things, but like tools, for example, tools that work but you no longer use.
Yes, an old computer, sewing machine, gardening tools, things like that.
Find an organisation that could use them.
Talking about gardening tools, you could also plant a tree. So more and more evidence shows that trees are a good way forward of controlling climate change. Not just by providing shade and reducing carbon dioxide, but they are a source of food and shelter for so many creatures. And if you have a small plot of land, plant a small one.
And if you don't have any land, contribute to a tree planting scheme near you. Especially if you live in a town, they can lower a city's summer temperature by up to 8 degrees centigrade.
And also, in general, you can keep a lookout for little ways to help strangers.
Yeah.
For instance, giving up your seat on a bus or a train.
Opening the door to someone who would like you to do that. I'm thinking like a parent with a pram, for example, or helping to carry the pram upstairs.
You could also give a lift to someone. We live in a rural area and you often see someone carrying their heavy shopping back from the market. Even if it's only a kilometre or 2, that can be a great help, especially for old people.
Yeah, so I think what we're saying, Richard, is a friendly "can I help" makes all the difference.